My parents forced me to give up my college acceptance because my twin sister didn't get in anywhere. 20 years later, she thanked me at my high school reunion. I got my acceptance letter to Northwestern on a Tuesday in March, full scholarship, pre-med track, everything I'd worked towards since freshman year. I was valedictorian, student council president, and had spent every weekend volunteering at the local hospital. My twin sister Emma got her rejection letters that same week. All 7 of them, Emma and I were identical twins, but that's where the similarities ended. While I was studying, she was partying. While I was in AP classes, she was skipping school. While I was building my resume for college, she was getting suspended for drinking on campus the night before. I was supposed to send in my acceptance deposit. My parents called a family meeting. "We need to talk about Northwestern," Dad said, sitting across from me at the kitchen table where I'd done 4 years of homework. Mom jumped in. "It's going to be very hard on Emma watching you leave for college while she has nowhere to go. She can go to community college. That's what her guidance counselor recommended." "That's not the same and you know it," Dad said. "Having twins is special. You two have always done everything together." I stared at them. "We haven't done everything together. I worked for the scholarship while Emma was out doing whatever she wanted." "You are being selfish, Mom," said Emma, is struggling with self-esteem issues. UTech. Her twin sister succeed while she fails will destroy her confidence completely. Dad leaned forward. "We think you should take a gap year, stay local, work for a year, and apply to schools Emma can get into. That way you can both start college together next fall." I felt like I'd been punched. "You want me to give up Northwestern and my full scholarship to keep Emma company?" "We want you to be a supportive sister, Mom," said family. "Comes first irons, Northwestern won't hold my scholarship for a gap year. If I don't go now, I don't go at all." "Then maybe that's what's meant to be," Dad said. "There are plenty of good state schools you could attend with Emma." I looked at both of them, these people who were supposed to want the best for me, asking me to throw away 4 years of work to protect Emma's feelings. "Then you'll be paying for college entirely on your own. We won't contribute a single dollar to your education if you abandon your sister." I was 17, I had no credit, no savings beyond what the scholarship covered, and no way to afford room and board at Northwestern without their help. That night, I called Northwestern and declined my acceptance. Emma was thrilled. She spent the summer talking about how we'd be college roomies and how much fun we'd have together. She never once acknowledged what I'd given up. We both ended up at the local state school. Emma lasted 1 semester before dropping out to find herself. I transferred to a different state school the next year, but without the prestige and connections Northwestern would have provided. I became a nurse instead of a doctor. Good career, but not what I dreamed of. Emma bounced between jobs for years, got married young, divorced quickly, and spent most of her 20s living with various boyfriends. While my parents sent her money every month, I moved across the country after graduation, got married, built a stable life, and saw my family maybe once a year. Every visit, Emma would make some comment about how lucky I was to have my life together, like it had happened by accident. Last month was our 20th high school reunion. I almost didn't go, but my husband convinced me it might be fun to see how everyone turned out. Emma was there, looking older than her 38 years, talking loudly about her latest business venture while clutching a wine glass. Halfway through the night, she cornered me by the dessert table. "You know," she said, her words slightly slurred, "I never thanked you for what you did senior year, Northwestern. Gammon up your scholarship for me." She took another sip of wine. "I always wondered if you hated me for it." I studied her face. "Do you think I should?" She was quiet for a long moment. "Probably. I mean, I dropped out anyway, right? And you could have been some fancy doctor by now instead of just a nurse. You know what I mean. You were always the smart one. You deserved better than what you got." I set down my coffee cup. I got exactly what I accepted. Horman, Dad never should have made you choose between Northwestern and family. That was rest up. It was the first time in 20 years that anyone in my family had acknowledged that what happened was wrong. "Why are you telling me this now?" Emma laughed bitterly. "Because I am drunk enough to be honest, and because I spent 20 years thinking you were lucky when really I was just the reason you never got to be lucky." She walked away after that, back to her group of high school friends who were probably hearing the same story she'd been telling for 2 decades. I left